it tight around me and ties it off at the back of my head, rendering me mute. Then, with wide eyes, I watch him bring the Hessian sack closer to my face. I shake my head and begin to kick my legs, but other hands soon catch my ankles and restrain them. Someone else is there. Confusion engulfs me. What is happening to me? Why? Before I am able to see the figure at my ankles and know who it is, I see another piece of cloth held in the palm of Richard's hand. He presses it firmly to my mouth and nose, and I am forced to breathe its sweet-smelling vapour. I feel dizzy. The world around me begins to distort and fade. Then, I am in darkness again. Chapter 1. Rosen. Only a fool takes freedom for granted. But are we ever truly free? I had always thought I was. But just as a child is controlled by parental constraint, so is a married woman governed by her husband's will. To be truly free, one must live without rule or boundary. And yet I now found myself encumbered by both. I had not once in the 25 years of my life considered such things before now. But until now, I had never been forced to. Where was I? I had awoken more drowsily than seemed natural, to the scratching sounds of what I imagined could only be mice or rats scurrying beneath the floorboards. I cannot say it was morning, because to own the truth, I had no idea what time of day it was. The numerous bed covers felt like sheets of roofing lead on my chest, pinning me down. As soon as I opened my eyes, my eyelids begged me to close them again, to make the dizziness stop. When I tried to move, the pounding in my head warned me to do so very slowly. I blinked against the bright glow from a single skylight in the roof above me, my only source of light in the room, and began to take in my surroundings. The single ironwork bed and I were in one corner of a small, sparsely furnished room that offered no clue as to my whereabouts. I did not recognize anything about it. There was a washstand and bowl in the corner at the foot of the bed, and on the opposite side of the room, beneath closed window shutters, was an old wing-back chair. Its faded green cloth was close to threadbare in places, and there was a small pile of books beside it. As soon as I sat up and heaved the bed covers aside, the small fireplace to my right had me wishing for firewood and a match with which to light it. But it appeared that I, Rosen Trevelyan, the lady of Crows-an-Wra Manor, was no longer to be afforded such luxuries. Yes, I remembered who I was, but little else with any certainty. I had been in and out of sleep for what felt like several days, although it might just as easily have been several hours for all I knew. The dream came and went, over and over, but still I could make no sense of it. My head continued to ache with such a persistent throbbing that it distracted my thoughts, causing me to question how much of it was real. And yet here I was. That much was certain. I had been rendered unconscious by my own husband's hand, and brought without awareness to this unfamiliar room. But what of the rest? What of Sophia? Tears began to well in my eyes. Was the fire real, or in my delirious slumber had I only imagined it? The cold air in the room pulled me from my confusion, and I swung my legs out of bed with a shiver, aware now of my breath swirling before me. I took up a blanket, wrapped it around my shoulders, and gravitated towards the pool of sunlight in the center of the room, where I sat in my nightgown and my blanket, staring at the door. Was this room to be my prison? Had my husband locked me away here like a common criminal? There was no question in my mind that the door would be locked, the shutters at the window too. I would test them in time, of course, but I was not yet ready to confirm my fears.